So we want to solve this quadratic equation for all the values of x in the simplest form. Now, what can be all the values? See, the power is 2, the highest degree is 2. That means there are going to be two solutions out of this. So only two values are going to come out. Now, how are we going to solve this? 25. When we write x square, it means x times x. So this expressions whole square, that means there are two such expressions which are multiplied. Minus 41, 48 equal to 1. Now over here the first thing is we multiply it inside. So first we are multiplying 1 with 1 minus 2x, and then we are multiplying this negative 2x with 1 minus 2x. Is this the same method that you have done, or is there some other method you have done for multiplication of factors? Is this the same method you have done, or is it some different one? Hmm? Oh, you were not audible. Did you say something?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So I was asking, did you use the same method of multiplication of factors that we are doing here, or was there some other method you have learned in school?
Can you repeat?
Hmm. So what we did over here is first we multiplied this 1 with this whole expression,
Mm,
and then this negative 2x with the whole expression. 1 with this whole expression, negative 2x with whole expression. And now we are going to multiply 1 with both of these inside, that is distributing them, then negative 2x with both of them, that is distributing it. So 1 with 1 ones are is just 1, 1 with the negative 2x is just negative 2x. And now negative 2x with 1, negative 2x times 1 is negative 2x. Negative 2x times negative 2x is negative, negative, positive. 2 2s are 4. X times x is x square.
mm.
Was this
Yeah,
understandable? We multiplied the
yeah,
factors.
yes.
Okay. So 1, negative 2x, negative 2x, negative 4x plus 4x square minus 48 equal to 1. And now multiplying this 25 inside, distributing it. 25, 25 fours are 100x plus 25 fours are 100x square. Negative 48, and we bring this 1 to the other side to make it a equation equivalent to 0, so that we can apply the quadratic formula method. There is another method with which we will be able to solve this, which would be much simpler, but depending on how you take it. So we will be seeing that as well. But right now, let's solve this. So negative plus 25, negative 48, negative 4, negative 1. So negative 48, negative 1, negative 49 plus 25. This is 24. Negative. Plus 100x square, negative 24 equal to 0. So we just rearrange it in ax square format. Ax square minus bx plus c equivalent to 0. Now see, if we find some common factor in the whole equation, it is much more easier and better to solve it, and using that particular number, so that the calculations become easier. Now over here, we can clearly see that there is 4 we can take out of the whole equation, which is common. 25 fours are 100, 25 fours are 100, 6 fours are 24. Okay, any question in this step, that we took 4 common out of this whole of thing? Any question in this part? Any doubt, any question? We did this to make the whole equation a bit easier for us, so the numbers are
Mm,
not to deal with.
good. Yeah, this is good.
Okay. So 4 is in multiplication. goes to the other side in division. So 25 x square minus 25x minus 6 equivalent to 0 over 4, which is nothing but a 0. So this becomes an equation and we can use the quadratic formula. Ax square plus bx plus c equivalent to 0. So a here is 25, b is a negative 25, c is a negative 6. And now minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac over 2 times a. So negative b, negative of negative 25 plus minus negative 25 whole square minus 4 times a, which is 25, times c, which is a negative 6, over 2 times a, which is 25. Okay. So next is negative, negative is positive, 25, plus minus 25 square is 625. 25 fours are, what is 25 fours are?
Yeah, understood.
What is 25 fours are?
25 fours? 100. Or
100
negative
times,
1.
yeah. So 100 times negative 6 is a negative 600 and there is a negative already. So this
Hmm.
becomes a positive 600 over 2 times 25, which is 25 plus minus. Okay, so this becomes 12 to 5.
So wait, root of that is 35, right?
Yes, very good. That's 35. So 25 plus minus 35 over 50. Now we can say here 25 plus 35 over 50 and
So
25.
one of the answers would be 1 and 1/5. And the other answer would be negative 1/5.
You are right. So this answer that you were saying is 1 and 1/5, which is 6 over 5. This answer is a negative, and this gives us a negative 1/5. So these are the two answers that come out to be. So your way of doing was correct. I think this is where it went wrong because you got a negative 3, you got a 380 in the square root. Something went wrong here, right? This was one of the methods of solving this equation. There is another one. We will be discussing that also. Just check this out. Any question in any part. Then I'll scroll down.
Yeah, I'm good.
This part.
Yeah.
Okay. So see, this was one of the methods of solving. Now, first one. Now there is another one. Let's write the equation once more. Solve this. Now there is another interesting thing that is happening here, which is 25, 1 minus 2x square. See, 48 if we are taking to the other side becomes 1 plus 48. So 25, 1 minus 2x square equivalent to 49. 25 is in multiplication, goes to the other side, comes in division. Any question in this part?
No.
See, there is a square. If we want to remove the square, what do we have to do? If we want to remove the square from here, what do we do? You're on mute, Adi.
Um. Yeah. So then, I think what we can try simplifying it.
Yeah, that will be a bit harder because we just simplified it and there were so many steps. Another
Hmm.
way of removing the square is taking the square root.
Wait. So we can do that.
So there will be two values coming.
Mm.
We got 1 minus 2x, this and this got cancelled, equivalent to plus minus 7 over 5. Square root of 49 is 7, square root of 25 is 5. Now see how easy this becomes. This is equal to 7 over 5, 1 minus 2x, equivalent to negative 7 over 5. The answer will always be the same, no matter what method we are using. So we see 1 minus 7 over 5 is equivalent to 2x. This becomes a negative 2 over 5 equivalent to 2x. What is the answer we will be getting here?
Negative 1/5.
Negative 1/5.
1/5.
Perfect. Now let's look at here. 1 plus 7 over 5 equivalent to 2x. And this becomes a 12 over 5 equivalent to 2x. So what is the answer we'll be getting here?
6 over 5.
6 over 5. And these are the same answers that we got here. 1/1/5 is 6 over 5. And this is negative 1/5. But here it just took us longer to solve it. Here it took us a short time to solve this. Now, this is not going to happen in every part that this makes a square root, a proper square root, and we are able to solve it. So that's why we will have to practice a lot to reach this level where we are able to, see this is the pattern that is forming. Otherwise, if we are not able to recognize the pattern, we have to go for the longer way. It just takes a lot of time. You can look at both of the questions and just check if there is any question you're having.
Question.
All right. Should we go to the next part then?
Yeah.
So let's look at this question first. We want to use the quadratic formula to solve this. Can you guess why they are saying to use the quadratic formula and not the other way? That is the other, factoring method.
Because maybe there's no factors and you need to do roots.
Hmm. Yeah. So first we bring everything towards one side. Plus 5a minus 5 equivalent to 0. This is 12a square minus 17a minus 5 equivalent to 0. You are correct. So see, if we do plus minus, it should be a 17. And if we do the multiplication, it should be 12 times a negative 5, which is a negative 60. So by multiplication, we should be getting a negative 60. By adding and subtracting, we should be getting a 17. Now it is possible, but then we will be having to go through a lot of the things. They are saying quadratic formula. Which one would you like to solve it with, quadratic formula or the factoring method, or both of them? Oh, you're on mute. Quadratic formula, factoring method, or both of them? You're on mute, Adi.
Quadratic.
Quadratic. All right, let's go with the quadratic method. So first, do the comparison. Now, we need to, whenever we are going to solve a question, it is important that we write it this way, because then it gives us a, context. Okay, many a times what happens is the children take 17 as the 17 only. But it is actually a negative 17. That's why it's important we just write the way it is and write the formula, and then, whatever are the values, we just plug that in so that the chances of mistake are reduced. All right. So negative b, negative 17, negative of negative 17, negative 17 square minus 4 times a times c, which is a negative 5, over 2 times 12. All right. So this is nothing but 289. This is 289. Now see how we are multiplying. 12 fives are the something with which 0 can come up at the end. That is the easiest to solve with. So that's why we are going with either you go with 5 fours are or 12 fives are. If you're going 5 fours are, it is going to give us a 20, negative 20, and negative 20 times 12. 0 as it is, 12 twos are just 24. And negative becomes a positive. So it's plus 240 over 24. Now, 289 and 240. Can you guess what is the square root of 529?
Root of 529. I think, wait,
Square root of 529 is 23.
yeah,
Now the rest of the things are the same usual ones. We just add them up and solve it. Simplify it to be exact. So how much is the simplification can be done of 312 and 24? What do you think? What is the number that they both can go on? Three hundred and 24. Where can they go?
yeah.
You're on mute, Adi.
It
If we
will
are not
be,
able to, yeah. If we are not able to find out the biggest, we can just go with the smallest that both of the numbers can be divided with. What do you think? What is the smallest number we can divide both the numbers with?
wait, so 312 divided by 24 is 13,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
And 266 divided by 24 is somewhere around 11.
Yeah, we can just, give it like a mixed fraction also. So what is going to be this in a mixed fraction?
Um,
So 66 over 24 in a mixed fraction.
there will be two, so 11 and 1/12.
11 and 112. Yes, that's right. So 224 is going to be simplified to 112. That's right. Okay. So this is how we can solve it by using the quadratic formula method. And this one, all the solve the equation for all the real solutions. So we want to find out if the solutions are real or not. So again, we will be first wanting to gather all the things on just one side. So 6q square minus 3q square plus 2q minus 7 equivalent to 0. 3q square. Oh, I forgot to ask. Is there any question you are having in this one? Any question in the previous problem? You are on mute.
Uh,
Is there something you want to ask here? It's okay, you can keep yourself on unmute because multiple times then I'm
Hmm.
not able to see you. That's why.
Um,
Hmm.
should should we do this right now or start this in the next class because
Mhm.
might take 10-20 minutes.
What is 20 minutes?
Like solving this, it might take like 10 to 20 minutes, and it's 7:55.
Oh, don't worry. It won't take 10 to 20 minutes. It's a smaller one. See,
Okay.
as small are the values, that means that small will be our answer.
Hmm.
That is, easier equations can be solved. So here is Q.
Hmm.
This is A, B, and C. Minus B, I'm sorry, B. Plus minus, B is a square, that means 2 square, minus 4 times A, which is 3, C, which is a negative 7, over 2 times A, which is 3.
Hmm.
What will the inside be?
Okay, so actually inside the root it's 88.
18.
88.
Okay, 88 you're saying.
Yeah.
Great, you are correct. So negative 2 plus minus 88 and a 6 here. Now see, 88's factors are, let's do this way. 8 and 11, that means 3 twos and 11. So 88's square root means these 3 twos with the 11. And we know from the square root 1 out of one pair, one number can be taken out. So root 2, 2 times 11, that means 2 root 22. Any question
Hmm.
here?
Hmm.
Okay. So instead of root 88, we can also write it as plus minus 2 root 22 over 6. Now, if we observe carefully here, so see, there is 2 that can be taken out of this whole thing. Gives us a negative 1 instead of this. Negative 2 times negative 1 times 2 is a negative 2. Plus minus root 22 times 2 is a 2 over 6. Any question in this part?
No.
We did this so that it becomes easier for us to solve it. So negative 1 plus minus root 22 over 3. So Q's two values are negative 1 plus root 22 over 3 and negative 1 negative root 22 over 3.
Hmm.
So this is how we would solve it. Now the main parts here were that there was no number that we could have found which would give us 3 times 7 negative 21 by multiplying and 2 by adding subtracting. So that's why this would have been difficult. Here there was a possibility because 12 fives are 60 and 12 and 5 are also 17. We could have made something. But here it was not possible to do the same factorization method. That's why only quadratic formula method would have worked here. And that's what we implemented because the roots with this kind of thing, we won't be able to find by using that method. Now, any question at any point?
No.
Great. So I think we were able to solve it in 3 minutes.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, that's great. We still have 2 minutes then. All right.